Hello, Virgo. How are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading, Virgo. Let's connect with your available energies for the next few hours, the next few days. I'm going to start your reading with the message from the angels. Let's connect, Virgo, with the angel Raoul. The number 6 is accompanying you to bring you balance. The archangel Raoul, who summons what could be that energy of vibration, harmony, and balance for your life and also for your family. He is saying that you must seek to find your center and be at peace in order to attempt a connection with something that you truly need to connect with at this very moment. That he also asks you to connect with what brings you calm. You are about to make an important decision. This is a time to dedicate yourself fully to your family. It can also be a way to heal family bonds or simply enjoy spending time with those you are closest to. Perhaps it could also be for you to finally find this space of balance that is being offered to you right now, a space they are gifting you, so that you can harmonize some kind of idea. What I mean by that is to give a much better sense of direction, a bit more clarity, and a deeper meaning to a thought that has been lingering in your mind, helping you to truly align it with your current path and your personal goals for the future. Harmonize your environment and harmonize what could also be your nutrition. In other words, find balance in your diet and your sleep schedule to bring everything into better alignment for you. Try not to evade any situation that you know and understand you need to address. You are being asked to find your balance first, to face that problem or that issue in its proper measure and with the right perspective. You will be capable, obviously, of finding the temperance of which you are capable from what is this harmony that we are trying to recover. I, Archangel Raoul, am assisting you and providing harmony at this moment, but also on the plane of love and relationships. Bring you an era from now on in which you start to feel better, you start to find serenity in all areas of your life. I invite you to truly enjoy this moment of your life and to begin intentionally freeing yourself from the heavy, unnecessary weight of your stress. Remember that when you stay centered and in alignment with your true self, you become a steady, radiant light for everyone around you. You carry a warmth that guides others, so embrace this peace, hold on to your inner balance, and let your own vibrant light shine brightly for those who walk beside you. If you, at this moment, feel any impulse, he says, to transmit or teach, what could also be the high vibration of healing? Because this connects with the Zen master directly to find that balance, right? It speaks to me of meditation or some kind of teaching. As the true hermit you are, guided by the light of wisdom, you could do it. Yes, you could. This is confirmed within your life's mission, as it is indeed the path you are meant to follow. You will find the exact and harmonious moment to be in balance and to convey the teachings as well. Because obviously, one cannot teach any of this if one is not centered or in balance, because the teachings would not be well received, would they? First and foremost, you truly need to be in perfect alignment with your own inner self. Now let's take a look together and see what the angels are trying to tell us at this very moment in time. The important thing, he tells me, is that you are finding a solution. You are recovering your center. You're returning to your place of harmony, to your place of light. Virgo, what do the angels say? You already know that these are generalized readings. If you want to have a personal consultation with me, you can book it through the website. You see it here in the video, and you also have a pinned comment on your sign. Wow. 2 of Cups, the High Priestess card, which is the one that brings you balance, and 3 of Swords. What happened here? Well, I feel that the harmony comes because you are healing a pain, a wound. Harmony returns back to your life from what is that center, because they are preparing you for something ideal on an emotional level, on a love level. I do not see anyone returning. I do not see anyone from the past returning here. What I see is something new, because there is a 3 of Swords. Now, I am going to clarify this for you. There are 2 possibilities here. Here is the Virgo who has the intention, because there are many of us. Someone may be intending someone and they intuit it. Well, if you are prepared enough after having gone through a painful situation, an inconvenient situation with someone, a situation where things did not turn out the way you expected, you may be ready to move forward and leave that past energy behind for something better. Or perhaps there was some betrayal, some lie, or the love ended. It ended. But that person insists, or Virgo insists, I do not know. Well, there is like an intention on your part to recover that other person, and you perhaps may be sensing that that moment has arrived because today life puts you in a place of harmony and the other person as well. So there is like a conciliation, there is a reparation, there is a reconciliation, but that is for the Virgo who is interested because there is a 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords appears when the person takes into account that that situation they lived, which made them suffer, which made them lose time, energy, hours, whatever it was, because you gave everything for that, your heart ended up hurt. And you learned from that experience, first of all, that you were not going to choose to keep suffering. You were not going to choose to keep being in imbalance, and you are going to take care of your life. That is why there is a message of healing. That is why there is a message of balance for you. That is why they are warning you that you are going to recover your center, that this has a process, that that process is coming to an end, that you have known how to sustain it somehow, very conveniently. And life leaves you an experience of choosing what is a learning from this, to stop suffering and open yourself to what is a totally different commitment, where someone chooses you very different from the other relationship. And someone appears here who could be announcing what is a bond, a commitment for the Virgo who is interested. Because it could also be that you are betting on what is another type of commitment or alliance or association, which also makes sense to something that has to be balanced, that has to be linked with you in a harmonious way. So, well, patience for this situation is fundamental, but beyond that, there are powerful perceptions on your part on a personal level that are telling us that you are as if prepared for this, that you are as if ready for this. It is already being announced to us that both for recovering a person, if you are interested, and for conciliating with someone, you are ready and prepared, because here is the Two of Cups. Then the Archangel Raphael speaks. Two hearts are currently aligning to build a truly wonderful life together. Whatever you do, please do not lose your faith or your trust in that special person whom you may be loving at this very moment, as they are part of your beautiful path forward today. But also do not lose faith in love. Also do not lose faith in what could be the power that you have had to free yourself and recover from a situation from the past that is making you evolve. You are realizing that time has healed the wounds and that life proposes a situation of harmony and healing on the level of love, where someone chooses you without conditions. And it is reflected in you. Now, the Two of Cups is also a card that speaks to us of partnerships and friendships. It may also be that you at this moment feel good with someone specifically from a place of partnership of what could be an alliance, something that you are going to do with a person who in some way also makes you feel good, makes you feel centered, in balance, or also adjusting certain important bonds. So, well, it is a moment also where something happens with a specific relationship, which does not necessarily have to be a romantic partner that makes you very happy and is very beneficial for you. High Priestess is a card that also speaks to us about what could be a situation that you are going to contemplate from a place of wisdom, from a space of knowledge, and a truly interesting moment for you to reflect. From the perspective of pure knowledge, this also represents what could be a truly interesting moment for you, because it is precisely the kind of experience that life places before you specifically to encourage a deeper level of reflection, helping you to pause and gain a much clearer understanding of your own path as you move forward in your journey. It's the moment where those answers are obviously inside you and you need to listen to them. You want a peaceful love, you want a loyal love, you want a devoted love, and you are being sent a Two of Cups. I feel that the High Priestess appears because you decided to free yourself from the past and you said at one moment, well, it is better to be like this, focused on my own, recovering myself, balancing myself, than to be pending on someone who really does not contribute anything to my life. And life is opening up a possibility for me to connect with someone, because everything has a process. Therefore, everything has something to do with everything else. Here, the High Priestess in some way speaks to you of knowing how to act with certain knowledge of what has been lived, but also speaks to us of your patience, speaks to us of everything that happened in this period, of the oppositions that you had to face. This reading is truly fascinating. It arrives at a significant moment where you can clearly see how the High Priestess connects you directly to this energy. She speaks to us about how cultivating a rich inner life naturally creates within you a profound and genuine need to reach out and help others. It is a beautiful reflection of your personal growth, showing that by nurturing your own spirit and reflecting on your past experiences, you are being guided toward a higher purpose. Ultimately, this connection serves as a reminder that your inner wisdom is a light meant to be shared with those around you. That is why you were invited from what could be that moment to give that light. No, you have experiences, you have knowledge, and something is characterizing you so as to be able to somehow take advantage of all this because you have been recycling yourself in some of the aspects. Therefore, this is a truly opportune moment for you to develop that further. There are also significant shifts occurring regarding the sense of balance whenever the High Priestess appears. And this particular message is especially relevant when it comes to finding or maintaining stability in various other important matters that you have been focusing on throughout your life at this point in time. Just like what could be your financial situation, following what may have been a moment where you were not feeling quite so well, nor so fulfilled, or truly at peace with how things were unfolding for you back then, it is a time to really process those lingering, heavier feelings. There's also something of a therapeutic nature that you are going to do, some kind of technique or something that the High Priestess herself wants for you to return to recovering that balance, because that is what the High Priestess does. Well, and besides, the High Priestess helps you a lot to be able to accommodate your emotions at this moment.
Wow.
the Death card, the Emperor card, and the Ten of Pentacles card. It is that there is a great transformation regarding many issues. Yes or yes? I feel that many of you are freeing yourselves from the past. You are cutting ties with those people, situations, or conditions that do not allow you to evolve in all of this. And you are truly becoming aware of leaving behind everything that has already fulfilled a cycle in your lives. And leaving behind the past makes your lives renew themselves in a brutal way, and you can change, finish the stage from a place of gratitude as well, and prepare yourselves for a totally different new beginning, a new beginning of security, stability, and empowerment, where it really speaks to me of security, right? You feel safe at this moment. You are becoming aware that if you remain attached to the past, you are never going to reach this place, right? You are never going to reach the Ten of Pentacles. You are never going to reach this situation of absolute stability. You are given the opportunity to develop yourself in a different way, and you are taking it. That is why life gifts you the Two of Cups. Having an Emperor is a privilege because it is also next to the Ten of Pentacles. So what emerges for you is the possibility of opening yourself up to the new forms and new ways that life presents to you so that you, without further ado, can modify everything that does not connect with power, does not connect with your capacity or your need for order, does not connect with what could be a stable job. In other words, everything starts to change in such a way that your life will be organized the way you want to organize it, from a place of balance, centered, and that is where you will begin to truly fight to achieve improvement in every single aspect of your life. I feel that someone's very, how shall I say, there's a Two of Cups, there's a High Priestess, and there is an Emperor. There is someone there just about to approach you. Secretly loving isn't quite the right word, but someone is on the verge of confessing how they feel about you because that person has not told you yet. There is an energy of anticipation as if they are ready to finally reveal their truth. You feel a lot of attraction. They like you quite a bit. And if there is an Emperor, it is because that person is going to conquer you, surely. So prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself to change your life, your plans, your structures, the management of your money, the way you have been developing yourself now, right? Because having an Emperor also gives us a lot of security regarding what we are going to do, what we are not going to do, taking responsible charge of everything of ourselves first. But also upon seeing that the economy changes, you start to notice the energy of prosperity. You consolidate things from what is a rigid structure. And amen, that there is an Emperor. So I see that there also appears what is the situation in economic matters that really changes because you conquer something. You conquer something. You wanted to reach this. You wanted to conquer this level of wealth, and you do it literally if you keep acting like this, right? If you go along this line, that of discipline, but also that of order and organization. Because if you want a rigid structure, the Emperor gets it for you and is showing it to you, something tangible, something effective, and even also something that you can maintain over time and sustain. This is truly important for you in the sense that you can start to realize you can have more financial freedom. You can treat yourself to luxuries without worrying about what will happen tomorrow or if you will run out of money, because you are finally building that lasting stability. You can feel safe in the place where you are going to live, in which you are living, or in which you want to work, because you are finding satisfaction in the stability that life gives you in economic security. And also, even more so, if there is family, even more so. You are sharing wealth with your family. You are enjoying it with your family. Just imagine if we have a Two of Cups and a Ten of Pentacles. Obviously, this relationship is projected into the future with stability, building a bond based on a solid structure where you are recognizing each other, choosing each other, and concerning yourselves with planning for the future ahead. They are choosing each other where they are worrying about projecting themselves into the future, where they are assembling families, if that is the case, or where individuality is being maintained. And what could also be the dedication of each of the parts for this to work. Because here the same vision is pursued and the same thing is wanted to be achieved and motivation is wanted to be kept high. Ten of Pentacles is a card that also speaks to us of security at work. It speaks to us of what could be, for many of you, also finalizing something from a place of command, a privileged place at work. Wow. Guardian angels say that you are going to be a witness to a miracle, Virgo. It says, my dear, even if you have lost all your optimism, do not let hope go away, because I, your guardian angel, am always by your side. Trust your worries to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please, you must believe that you are never alone. Together, we will work on each one of your problems. Time heals all. Well, I think I told you something. Time heals all your wounds. Magic and miracles are ready to manifest. May it be so, so it is, and so it shall be, Virgo. I congratulate you for this reading. All the blessings for you today and always.